What's up, Aries? This is going to be your love check-in for the second half of January. This is for my Aries Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It helps out the channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. The info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me. If you want to explore your options, I have put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. If you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put links to those in the description box as well. So Aries, we're going to do the usual check-in, person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? And then a projected potential outcome for the second half of January. I say potential to anyone that's new to my channel because I infuse manifesting, the universal law of assumption mindset into my readings and content. Therefore, the readings are just check-in points into one version of you, Aries, your specific person, and the connection that you have actually selected and manifested out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Your desires are meant for you. If you would like to shift anything, you can absolutely manifest things differently. Everything on the outside is just a reflection of your current state of being and consciousness. So you would just need to shift your focus, shift your state of being, and do a reselection. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, please do go and look at my other content, look at some other content online, and I do teach as I go. So Aries, the person on your mind, how they're feeling about you. I just saw an Ace of Wands, so passion, and Page of Pentacles, opportunity. Perhaps they want to come in and make an offer, and Queen of Wands, very attracted to you. There is a Page of Wands in the reverse, so flirtation for sure. I'm seeing a lot of Wands energy. You could be dealing with someone that is fire or has a lot of fire in their chart, or there's just a lot of fire. So there's a lot of attraction and desire. We have the Seven of Wands, we've got a King of Wands, Aries, and then we've got that Ace of Wands that had to come out. We've got an Ace of Swords in the reverse and a Five of Wands in the reverse. There's something about wanting to have a conversation, if I look at the overall energy, a conversation that maybe hasn't been had, or a clarity or a truth that needs to be revealed around maybe releasing some kind of tension, or the concept of it. For example, if you're dating this person, there's a persistent energy and a wanting to continue the passion and the attraction, but there's something here to do with attention, maybe around other energies. So maybe there's a conversation that needs to be had in that department, or this is what this person's hoping to have a conversation with you about. Definitely so much fire. It's all Wands besides the Ace of Swords. So there's a bit of there's a persistent energy. There could be a little bit of a guard if you have, not clarified something around Five of Wands. Five of Wands could be outside influences, or lack of clarity around whether or not there are outside influences that are maybe impacting on the situation. Let me have a look at this Ace of Wands. Hanged Man. Some of you, there's just a slight pause, or there's been a bit of a pause between the two of you. There's sort of this energy of also maybe needing to release some tension, or like release other energies if there are other energies in the mix. I mean, Seven of Wands can also be kind of territorial, Aries. So maybe there is something that, this person wants to talk to you about, but it's a conversation that hasn't been had, or things are not completely clear yet. Let's see about this Hanged Man. Okay, Two of Pentacles. There's something about a little bit of this back and forth. So if you are on a slight pause, I definitely see a reinvigoration here. The Two of Pentacles, if it's competition or competitive interests, it also could just be like work-life balance and prioritizing the connection. And that's kind of created a little bit of a stop or a pause. And maybe there's now this persistence to kind of reinvigorate things, but maybe clarify things is what I'm getting. Let me see about this Two of Pentacles. There's Six of Cups is in the reverse. There's a Page of Cups in the upright. Some of you, there's been a bit of back and forth because there's something that with this Five of Wands, tensions, and don't take it if it's not your story. This could be other people like exes in the mix, or there could just be past issues between the two of you if there's been back and forth and some conflict or tension. it needs to be reconciled. For some of you, there could have been questions, like I said, around other energies, and maybe this is like questions around being completely honest about that. I don't like to be loaded, guys, and don't take it if it's not your story. And also, it's your story. So whatever has manifested before doesn't matter, or what's showing up anyway. We're going to get to your side of the street because it's more important. I'm going to show you how to get what you want if you want it. But there's a Six of Cups in the reverse. So there's been back and forth. Six of Cups is usually reconciliation. Maybe there is questions like around if you're on pause with this person, whether issues can be reconciled to do with the past, or this person, there's been back and forth between the two of you because past energies might be in the mix. If we go from the Six of Cups to the Five of Cups, that can be like loss or regret, like old people, or regrets between the two of you if there's been back and forth because there's outside energies influencing this situation or creating tension. I mean, the Page of Cups here is an emotional offering or even an apology if there's been a clash between the two of you. They seem to want to get past some tension. Let's get one more on that Six of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, it's like I feel, Aries, so far there's been sort of lack of planning in this situation, or lack of movement, or maybe in your recent past there's been issues to do with, like, you know, making a decision about the direction of the connection. And that could be due to needing to release past energies. That might have been something that was impacting on the situation with that Five of Wands, okay? And there could be some trust. For some of you, there could have been some trust issues, like not everything felt revealed, founded or unfounded. Some of you might feel like there's been things that were not clear and hidden, and others of you, it's just like things were just seemingly not clear, and an assumption that there might be other energies around impacting on the situation. Regardless, Aries, you know, it's all circumstantial, and things are going to appear very differently if you step into a new reality. So we're going to look at you, but we've got Page of Cups and the Lovers card. Yeah, so this person, they definitely want to come in. There is an emotional offering here. Page of Cups can also be like a new path. You know, the thing is also emotionally, because this is a lot of fire energy and this is a lot of passion. Maybe emotionally there hasn't been very much expressed, and so this person maybe wants to express something to you emotionally, or there's been back and forth and questions around choices, like making a decision or choosing the connection. Very, very strong connection here. We do have Four of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Some of you, there's been insecurity, like I said, around are there other energies, or friends could be impacting on this situation. And that could be something that this person wants to reconcile with you. Or like I said, insecurities around third parties, like are there other people, you know? And Two of Pentacles back and forth. You know, for some of you, this is also just going out with friends and other priorities, but that might create this sort of, you know, standoffishness between the two of you, or questions around, okay, is this going anywhere, or is this connection a priority? Or there could have been clashes, like are you going to let go of other opportunities, or are you going to prioritize the connection? So, I mean, they still want to hold on to you, Aries. And the Lovers card, very strong connection. I'm seeing potentially communication coming in anyway, a gesture. I'm going to get your side of the street, Aries, because their thoughts and their feelings about you, regardless, are going to change when you change what you're affirming, what you're projecting dominantly about them, and how they think and feel about you, and your assumptions about them, and step into that state and that reality, okay, and step into a version of Aries that has what you want, okay? My regulars know why I'm saying this, but for anyone that's new, it's much more important. This person, it's like a choice might need to be made, and the Ten of Pentacles is about the future. So this person might be feeling a little insecure at the moment about the direction they want to persist. There may have been some defensiveness in the, you know, this is recent past, and if this is your check-in and you're feeling this energy, well, we just need to focus on the preferable version if you want them. Nothing that happened before is relevant. But Ten of Pentacles, I mean, they're focused on a future vision, and Lovers card, strong connection. So Four of Pentacles, they want to hold on. Maybe there's been a bit of withholding. maybe withholding a bit emotionally. And so this is why this page is coming in. So there could be like an emotional offer. For some of you, yeah, there could be clashes because past losses between the two, not between the two of you. It could have caused loss between the two of you or regret, but maybe this person has some defensive energy when it comes to being like chosen. If there's some, if things haven't been clear or there's an assumption that there's other energies, okay, or whatever. Let me have a look more so at your side of the street, Aries, because I think that's more important. It's duality. So there's a little bit of this back and forth, and it seems to be like where, there hasn't been a plan to date on the direction, yet they're still very passionate about you. This is a new start, and it's an ace in the upright. So I am seeing Page of Cups, like communication or an offer, and definitely passion, and King of Wands is action forward energy. So they seem to want to persist, and they seem to want to persist with the passion, and they feel the strong connection. Maybe they want to alleviate tensions between the two of you around, okay, the direction, right? Okay, Eight of Pentacles, Aries, how are you feeling about them? And we're going to talk to the ones of you that want it, basically how to actually just focus on what you want, okay? But we've got 10 of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles I had before tells me that there could be burdens when it comes to, some of you are very buried in work, and that's a burden, or career is kind of weighing on the situation, or you feel like you've been carrying too much of the connection and you want more effort. If that's what you want, Aries, then all you need to do is affirm that this person is chasing you, pursuing you, puts all the effort in, dotes on you, whatever it is that you want to affirm, okay? That's it. That simple. Let me have a look, Aries, what you want with this person. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So as you guys can see, maybe I meander and I try to give you as much teaching with the cards, but the cards are perfect. There's something about work. And then you've got the Ace of Swords in the upright. So you seem to be that there's something about putting effort into the situation. They have an Ace of Swords in the reverse. You have it in the upright. So there's a clarity or a truth or a conversation maybe you're hoping to have with this person, and a new start that feels truthful and clear, and effort that you are hoping they put in, or you want to put effort into the situation, but you'd want that to be mutual, because the Magician card, you seem to be manifesting this, Aries. So you are the king or the queen manifester in every single version of the connection and the reality and what you're selecting. So if there has been any tensions, etc., or if you feel that this has had no direction, or there's tensions because other people seemingly have interfered or are causing, that connection has not been a priority, we don't give a flying fuck about that. It's one state of being, one state of consciousness, one version. We're not manipulating those circumstances. For the small camp of you where there's third-party energy, friends or romantic, guys, and that stalls the connection, you just fuck that in a bucket, and you don't focus on third parties, okay? You just say, this is who I have, we are together, we're better than ever, it's so mutual, they love me, they adore me, they choose me, whatever the hell it is you want. Some of you, you're manifesting this, and you've manifested all of this, Aries. So look, we've got Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse though, and the Temperance card is in the reverse. We've got a King of Wands and a Six of Cups in reverse from a different deck. Some of you, look, there's a bit of this impatient energy. Some of you, there's this sense of someone might have said that they're not ready for something serious, okay? And there could have been hurt or hurt feelings around that, because I am seeing passion, but so far, an Ace of Pentacles in reverse has been non-committal maybe to date, or you're questioning it, or you're questioning whether there's, they're ready. I don't care, Aries, if someone said to you that they're not ready, or there's issues to do with timing seemingly or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter, guys. Literally, you are the writer and director of the show. So anything before, don't pay it any mind and don't cling to it. If you want it, some of you, you're just manifesting something with this person, but you're not sure if you want it. So you have to decide. But King of Wands. So there's an attraction. Maybe there is wanting to move things along. This Six of Cups in the reverse again. Some of you may have had like an interaction with this person where there's something to do with losses from the past and someone not being very ready to move things along or commit to the situation. If that is the case, guys, like if it's more fun, and pleasure, but hasn't been committal, and you're finding all this justification for why that is, like, oh, someone has to release losses from their past, or exes, or they just said that they're not ready for a relationship or whatever. Don't put those conditions on your manifestation. Your end is your end. So just focus on what you want and stop. Don't worry about anything that is not serving your manifestation, guys. You are not changing what was said or done before. You're stepping into the reality where you have what you want. Please go and look at some of my other posts and live streams and my collabs and other material. You both have this Six of Cups in reverse. You could both have loss from the past, and maybe there's a bit of that kind of energy. So maybe there has been passion, but you could be triggering some insecurities with one another. Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This person could be Four of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. There's a possessive energy potentially, but there seems to have been duality about the way forward and indecision. So if you're waiting for this person to decide something, Aries, you don't need to wait for shit. It's decided, okay? It exists. No, they're committed to me, they want me, they only want me. Or if you're undecided, Aries, all you need to do is command with the mind, with consciousness, the version that you want. If you want them to be more loving, to take more action, if you do want third parties to disappear, even if you don't yet know if you want them totally like the marriage or anything, but you just want to be the only one, you also can manifest that, guys. You can manifest bucking everything. The Temperance card in the reverse is like something to do with timing and patience. There could have been a clash or a conflict around needing time, okay, when it comes to commitments. Now, some of you, work and career has been a massive factor, and there's been, an inability to really work on the commitment because Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe feeling unready due to resources to actually commit to a situation, or there's been losses in the past. If you're dealing with a situation where exes, etc., are in the mix, that could be a factor, like feeling unready, like there's been loss. And so, do you know what I'm saying? But all of it's not really so relevant, Aries. Like, even also Temperance card can be about healing. So if you're dealing with a situation where, it feels like divine timing is at work and people need to heal because there's been stuff from the past, Six of Cups, or childhood stuff, and there's been clashing because there's insecurities and back and forth and avoidance or whatever the hell it is. It doesn't really matter, Aries. It's like it's all what's being projected out. Like, so you just need to focus on what you actually want and the preferable version, okay? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You want reciprocity. Six of Pentacles. Maybe there has been some issues with balance and reciprocity, or maybe you're questioning, is there reciprocity? I already said, then focus on, with the mind, the version of a person, no, they love me so much. Because this person also, there's duality, there's insecurities, you could mutually feel like it's not clear. Do you love me? It's particularly when it comes to the emotional space, I can see there's lots of attraction. But if you're questioning, also based maybe on past experiences or disappointment, if you're insecure, you're questioning whether this is reciprocal, then stop it and just say it is. Okay, go and look at my last video about how your specific person already loves you. There's a lot of pentacles here though, so there could be a massive, heavy focus on career and finances. Maybe some of you do work with this person, you're connected through work and career, or otherwise, I just feel that this is really about like wanting equal give and take and focusing on that, because Five of Pentacles, maybe this back and forth sometimes causes you to fear that you're going to be left out in the cold, or you feel left out in the cold, or for some of you, like I said, there might have been on your end, their end, or both ends. I did say you might be trying to release old shit from the past, losses financially, if there have been like exes and ties and children and all of that. That's a small camp of you. None of it also, again, is relevant because you have scripted. It's like you're the writer of the show. So all of this stuff is just a block or an obstacle, seemingly, and circumstances don't matter, guys. So So far, it seems like there's been a stop. Chariot cards in the reverse. Some of you also are dealing with a situation that involves distance or travel, so that might be why there's a pause. But I see that this person, even on this timeline, wants to persist and is passionate about you. There's just like this lack of clarity on the direction, and you seem to want to have clarity in a conversation and you're still manifesting it. So throw the fear and doubt out the window and only focus on how you want this person to show up. They are already, that version exists. Okay, let me get you guys some of these. How does this person feel second half of January? Okay, guidance, faith, healing, intuition, dreams. There's something about your Six of Cups in the reverse that you both, either you've had clashes with one another and there's this like idea that you need to heal issues with one another. Up to you if you want to say this person's apologizing and all of that. That's one manifestation. Or if you want to live in the end where you have a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, you can also revise, guys. But there's something here also about intuition. Maybe, yes, this person is healing their past issues, but you don't need to wait for them to heal. You just need to say, no, we're together now. There is no issue. We're amazing, whatever it is. Okay, Netflix and chill. Yeah. Okay, so I did say that this seems a little like back and forth. There's been questions around spending time with someone else. This says friends with benefits, sneaking around, something like that. Lack of truth. There's questions here around other energies. Is this more friends with benefits? Okay. There's insecurities around that. Mind games. Okay. Immature testing, analyzing you. So there's been there could have been tit for tat between the two of you, or there's a lot of this testing because there's questions around like, are there other energies? Are you really committed? There's a lot of insecurities, maybe some childish behavior. But then we have intimacy for sure. I said passion a number of times, chemistry, missing you, coming into union. Then I've got spotlight, self-absorbed. Okay, some of you, okay, there's definitely this questioning. Is this reciprocal? Is this one-sided? Is this just sex? Is this just friends with benefits? Maybe other people have also gotten in the way and caused tensions because like maybe that's friends. That can also just be third parties that are like meddling or something. But there's definitely been a lack of direction. This person, on the other hand, Lover's card and Ten of Pentacles, would be about the long-term vision and feels a strong connection with you and a lot of chemistry. They want to talk, text, phone call, meet up. But there's something like secrecy, sneaky, hiding information. This is that Ace of Swords I said in the reverse that feels like maybe they're questioning that you hide things. Maybe you question that they hide things. We only need to be concerned with you, Aries, and whatever you're dominantly assuming about them is what is going to show up in your 3D physical reality, okay? The circumstances will mold you. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're questioning them, then maybe certain things have shown up or they haven't yet. If they haven't, then just fucking change the script. We're so loving and trusting with one another. They're so open. There's nobody else. If you want the commitment, if this is more Netflix and chill, then you have to affirm for the commitment. You understand? The spotlight, self-absorbed. There's questions. I mean, this person could be very insecure and feel like, yeah, you're not prioritizing the connection. You also could be feeling left out in the cold at times and feel like they're not prioritizing the connection or questioning if it's returned. So how do you just shift that in a moment, okay, by persisting with the new story, guys, for those of you that want it. Let me see. I can get you a hidden truth oracle, given like it looks like things have been covered up. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Well, there's been a pause or there's been a clash or a conflict. I'm ready for commitment. Interesting. So the hurt or the pain could have been this sort of mystery around the future and maybe a clash and some assumptions back and forth about maybe other energies or questions around that, whether it was actually materialized or not, and maybe uncertainty about commitment, not being ready for commitment. Now you're manifesting everything, Aries. There you pushed out. So in this version and in this version and this version and whatever. So just to check in today, I'm ready for commitment. I've been manifesting you. And Aries, I said, you're manifesting them, but you are the king or the queen manifester. So you're mutually manifesting each other. If you're getting half-half or uncertainty, you're just wavering between states, please go and look at my other content. But right now, all you need to focus on is what you want. So if you want the commitment, if you question, oh, are they manifesting commitment? No, you're the one that's manifesting. Okay, the dominant manifestor. So if you want the fucking commitment, just continue manifesting that and you won't get the wavering and the half-half. Okay, that's it. So even on this timeline, text, phone call, they want to see you. They've been manifesting you. They're sorry for any hurt. Seems you both want to reconcile something where there's been clashing, questions around commitment. They're ready for commitment. Okay, Lovers card, 10 of Pentacles. So stick to that script. All right, Aries, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time.